manager here at the Majestic Theater, your local community theater. We're really so lucky in Corvallis to have this facility. We're also so lucky to have a group like Neal Gladstone. Do you know, Neal writes all his own music. And tonight, just because you guys are so special, we've got 2 brand new songs, never performed before. This is for charity, it's for the Old Mill, and so we're just so happy that you support this kind of event and this theater. In the lobby, we're also selling calendars. Guess who's in the calendar? I'm just going to tell you to look at August. Anyhow, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Thank you and have a lovely night.
My mama raised me modest, virtuous and true. I never meant to cause her any grief, and so I'm loath to mention that despite her best intention, I seem to have turned over a new leaf.
It's nearly time.
my face. So blow me a kiss, flip up my page. We had a good run, I hope you had fun with Mr. August. You can be sure I'll always be yours, Mr. August. Gee, that's fun. Hi everybody, welcome. Hi. Welcome to the Marathon Concert Series. 3 shows, I feel like Jerry Lewis. Because this is a Valentine show, we're going to be doing a number of love songs for you, although from a somewhat unusual point of view. Here's one now. It's called Officer Bradford.
Sauce
ago I sent out a survey asking people what songs they wanted to hear tonight. And the results were instructive. Based on the songs you picked, you don't want to laugh, you want to cry. And you don't want to hear me, you want to hear Audrey. So, I can take a hint. And not to stand in the way of progress, we're not going to do any funny songs. And we're going to rename the band the Audrey Perkins Show. No. The fact is, there were an awful lot of requests for the ballads that Audrey does, the sad ones. And the problem is, if we did all of the songs that you asked for, we'd be so depressed we couldn't walk out of it. So we will sprinkle them throughout the show, but you just have to endure the funny ones.
Neal's in therapy about this, actually. He's dealing with it.
So here's a song that reflects my insecurity. You're a practical man. With your feet firmly on the earth. You're the kind of man who says that love's more trouble than it's worth. But one day you'll be a sweet young thing, a kiss in the pocket of the rain. You can go or stay, either way, gonna have some pain. Everybody knows my name. Final verse, angel curse, waiting at the end of the chain. Bang, bang, bang. Enough to drive a body insane, but it's the price of life. What should I do? You're a hard-working man, and a rich uncle passes away, and now you don't want to blow. You found no, so you hire a CPA. You were poor before, but at least you can sleep. Now you worry about the capital gain. Market falls, your brother calls. Gonna have some pain. Rain, rain, rain. Everybody knows my name. It's the final verse, ancient curse, waiting at the end of the chain. Pain, pain, pain. Enough to drive my body insane. It's a price of life. Why should I complain? Sticks and stones can break your bones. Nasty words can hurt you. Don't get too harsh, make your heart. Wanting you to love deserts you. An ant can't raise a Tesla chains. Brought it there to harm you. Various bacterias feed on you. You're a family man, just trying to do what's right. But you do your job, get a little drunk, and you stay out late one night. Your wife decides to leave you, runs off with a lawyer from the rain. I'm ready, and I say, need to have a rhyme. Everybody knows my name. It's dawn, you wake, you feel the ache, a need you can't conceal. You leave your bed, thoughts fill your head with oatmeal. It's warm,
It's warm,
it's gray,
it's gray,
it starts
your day,
it's dense,
it's dense,
it's cheap,
it's cheap,
it's real,
it's real, so real,
no salt,
no salt,
no fat,
no fat,
and less
and less
than that.
than that.
It's all,
It's so, it's so,
please.
so real, so real. Whoa,
Turgid slurry, pale and thick, lays in your stomach like a brick. That's what life is all about. Fills you up and cleans you out. Each glob you scrape across your plate
exquisitely,
congealed
a wonder of viscosity.
folds your spoon in a glue.
In a blue canoe, it's so, it's so,
please.
so real, so real. Whoa,
Build a castle on a hill, fill the mold with cream. Raisin soldiers line the ridge. Here comes the queen. Who say shred grain? I can't explain the strength
and mystery,
of your
sweet mystery
appeal
of your appeal to Neal.
until I die. I will.
He will die
Oh,
on a good slow.
oh,
You know he goes for oh so
please.
so real, so real.
Now here's a song about what it's like to be in a city, strange city, all alone.
Yes, he was just a country boy. Yes, he was just a country boy. But he never did believe all the things that they told him.
When he came to the city, country boy, he rode in
On the old night bus, still rang in his ears, though his joy was only yesterday.
sweet
story about that song. When I first met Neal in Chicago in 1976, I had to go into the hospital, and I just barely knew him, but he came to visit me in the hospital, and he brought his guitar, and he sang that song. Yeah. And I said, I think I'll marry him. It was the best decision I ever made. No idea.
Thanks, babe. Okay then, back to the show. Here's a song about my favorite vehicle of all time.
This is actually the first song that Neal ever wrote for me to sing. And that was back in 1985 or so. And it's a song that I actually really love stepping inside of every time. And it's about what happens when we get hurt and we close down so far we're afraid we won't be able to open back up again. Blue came in through a break in my heart, made me cold and stained me so dark. I thought I would never smile again, but the color cooled the pain in me, and so I followed willingly deep into her spell, to sleep beside the fallen angel blue. Dark blue, your hand is cold, dark blue. Please let me go, my heart was breaking. What else could I do? Dark blue, now hear me sing, dark blue. My love is dying, keeper of the tears. I'm asking you to let some lifeline through. Now I have heard what lovers say, that tears can wash the blue away, that sorrow fades and love will come again. But in the color I have chosen, hearts grow cold, and tears are frozen in dark, and frozen tears will never flow. Oh, blue, please let me go. Dark blue, your hand is cold, dark blue. Please let me go, my heart was breaking. What else could I do? I needed you, dark blue. Now hear me sing, dark blue. My will is dying, keeper of the tears. I'm asking you to let some lifeline through.
Abby Perkins on vocals.
Not too long ago, a good friend of ours found herself suddenly single at 50. Good. Though she is a beautiful woman with a lot of wonderful talents, and she's just a plum of a person, she found it very difficult to find the man of her dreams. So after listening to her adventures on Match.com for a while, Neal wrote this song for her. A little bit of advice. If you are wondering, my dear, when true love e'er will be yours, if you are hoping to find the key that will open love's door, there is the secret, there is Sorry, guys.
Let me introduce this fabulous band to you. On keyboard, Mr. Brett Godfrey. On guitar, Mr. Kendall Lee. On vocals, Ms. Barbara Gladstone. On bass, the mysterious JG. Also on vocals is Audrey Perkins. And now comes a truly sad note in the show. Our drummer Gary is going to be leaving the band. I just want to say, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great pleasure working with Gary. Let's have a hand for the jury. The drummer of my dreams. And now, I'll tell you a story about a little fish. It was a beautiful little fish. And he lived in a beautiful little creek. Bracken ferns, big fat worms, lots of bugs to eat. And one day he was out swimming around, and a big chunk of yellow cheese came floating by. And he wanted that cheese. He wanted to nibble that cheese. He wanted to gum that cheese. He wanted to masticate that cheese. When he heard his mother, as a long-suffering fishing woman, that beautiful skinny woman, you want to know what she said? Well, she said, don't, no, don't, you never take a bite of the cheese. Never take a bite. You go, you go, you ride in the wind, you ride. There's grubs, slugs, and others to eat. So do you never take a bite of the cheese. Well, that fish, he did listen, and he gave his tail a flip. He did. He bit the cheese just as he pleased. Something caught his lip. He flipped his body and fluttered, but he got pulled up on shore. And as the man reached out his hand, he heard his mom once more. What you say? He said, don't, you never take a bite of the cheese. You come to the ground and go, and fry it and and rub it, and slugs, and others got to eat. So whatever you do, you never take a bite of the cheese. Well, that fish was in a real trouble, but it lost his food. Lucky days, Mercury was retrograde. That fisherman was open for a more substantial snack. He loved to laugh, said the kids were going down and throw that baby back. Well, Peter, the water, it was his lucky day. And if you walk down by the rock, we'll still keep hitting and say, what you say now? Don't, you was never take a bite of the cheese. You go, you pull up, you ride and round, and rub, and stuff, and love you. But whatever you do, you must never, ever, ever, never take a bite. Yeah. What key are we in? she said, never been a father, Jesus. You go and go right and with a drug and stuff and blues and so whatever you do, whoa. Give you an opportunity to spend some money. The CDs are out there, the calendars are out there, and also a mailing list. If you did not get an email from us and you had in the past, then something's wrong. So please update us on your email address, and if you are willing to be contacted by email instead of by snail mail, please let us know that too. There are goodies to eat. Calendars. Cheese, cheese. Watch out for the hooks. Okay, we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Have fun.
Sprouted leaves and started to grow. Interesting. Yeah. But the novelty wore off in a hurry. Why is that? All those leaves made the drawers hard to close. I was constantly pruning. Inconvenient. Yeah. And then some insect started eating the leaves. Oh no. Yeah. I called the plant store, but they weren't much help. Why not? They never heard of a dresser with leaves. Well, it is pretty unusual. Yeah. And now I've got another problem. What's that? My leather couch is starting to grow hair. Uh-oh. Yeah. And I think it has fleas. Bummer. I ended up taking it to the vet. You took your couch to the vet? I didn't know what else to do. So what did the vet say? He said it needed a flea collar. And shots. Spendy. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm ready for this. What do you mean? Well, I wanted a couch, not a relationship. I know what you mean. So what'd you do? I ended up putting an ad in the classified. Tried to sell it. What section did you put it under? Furniture or pets? Miscellaneous, I think. Any luck? Well, I did get one phone call. Some weirdo called. Said he wanted to breed it. What'd you say? What do you think I said? It's my couch. Besides, I guess it's just as well. Why is that? Well, I'm starting to get attached to the darn thing. That can happen. Yeah. Now if I could just get it housebroken. Good luck. Yeah.
I wrote a new birthday song. Like many of you, I was sick of the old one. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, blah blah, happy birthday to you. I mean, what kind of a song is that? It's only 4 lines long. Every line says the same thing and nothing rhymes. Supposing I'd written the 10-year song. Congratulations on getting tenure. Congratulations on getting tenure. Congratulations on getting tenure, Bob. Congratulations on getting tenure. Think that would fly? I don't think so. So I wrote it. I wrote this birthday song with the idea that your mother has at least as much to do with your birthday as you do. Some would say more. You were born this day, hip hip hooray, so we threw this party for you. But with due respect, we must not forget the one who conceived and bore you. Let's drink a toast to your mother, it's the least that we can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Kind of a klezmer thing. For 9 long months she groans and grunts and turns into a teepee. Then out you slid and all you did was breastfeed and go pee-pee. So pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. When you sucked her dry, you waved goodbye and moved to New York City. When she cleaned your room with a worn down broom and each day old spaghetti. So pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. You think you're so special, go on, take a bow. But without your mother, where would you be now? Would it have so much you grateful touch to think of her more often? How will you sleep, you selfish creep, when you put her in her coffin? So pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too. Yes, pick up the phone and call her, it's the least that you can do. It's your mother's birthday too.
Welcome to all you young trainees here at Macro Hard. I'm Nurse Bus Whistler from the Performance Unit. You're going to be working in very close contact during the 16 hours a day you'll be wanting to spend with us here at Macro Hard. So there was just One matter I wanted to bring to your attention. A fair and charming stranger passes by and sets your heart aflutter with affection. But before you choose to give new love a try, let me offer just this word about protection. Gleefully we greet the season of Mother Nature's joyful dance. Every beastie, bird, and flower is preparing for romance. You and I are no exception. We must heed love's ancient call. But when you get the tingle and feel the need to mingle, there's one thing I would like to recommend. A little piece of plastic on the end. When you meet that special someone, it may take you by surprise. Rising out of conversation, or a twinkle in the eyes. Soon you sense your fondness growing, and you feel your heart on fire. But if the one you fancy appears a little chancy, there's one precaution that you should extend. A little piece of plastic on the end. God has made you fit and fertile. God has given you the need. Never doubt the huge potential of that frisky little seed. Choose from many shapes and colors, mountainous to micro size. Buy a present for your neighbor in the shade to match his eyes. For a playful party favor that your guests will long enjoy. And for a stunning innovation in household decoration, blow some up and hang them in your den. A little piece of plastic on the end. In a risky situation, stand courageous, do not bend. You can rise to the occasion if you put your faith into your little rubber friend. Gleefully we greet the season of Mother Nature's joyful dance. Every beastie, bird, and flower throbs with rhythms of romance. You and I are no exception. We must heed love's ancient call. But when you get the tingle and feel the need to mingle, the best investment dollar you can spend is for a little piece of plastic. It can be so fantastic. A little piece of plastic on the end.
dissatisfied but broke. Oh, baby, call my limousine. Why do you sing the song? Someone done me wrong with me. Why do you sing the song? Someone done me wrong, Queen.
People sometimes ask us why Neal isn't famous. Well, that may finally be happening. Here to present a special award for creative achievement is the acting president of Neal's record company.
Good evening. I want to apologize for the glasses to start with. I'm not used to this bright light. Last time I was unfortunately put on a policeman's lineup. I wasn't guilty of nothing, but they just wanted to see my face. My name is Frank Spadolini. I'm the acting president of Get Even Records. Our president, Vito the Shark Cannelloni, could not be here this evening. He was in a little accident last week. We're all very sorry for that, but some say he had it coming anyway. Speaking of being sorry, I want to straighten out a rumor about the drummer. It's not true that he's going into the witness protection program. He just got better things to do than hang around with his group. I'm here tonight to present to Neal Goldschmidt a special award. Neal Goldschmidt has set a record of sales of 100 records. Neal Goldschmidt is a legend in the music industry. Neal is also a legend in his own mind. His albums have been translated into one language, English. Surprisingly, a large number of his fans have no idea who he is. But at this time, without further ado, I would like to present the Lead Record Award, also known as the Leadie, to Neal Goldschmidt. Mr. Goldschmidt, please say something. Oh, whatever.
Well, thank you, Frank. I hardly know what to say. I want to express my thanks to Get Even Records. Get Even Records. Especially to Guido the Shark Cannelloni, who's been like a father to me. Like he may actually have been my father. So, thanks, Frank. I will cherish this.
Just and the ends of righteous you reveal.
guardians of morality. It's our responsibility to violate your privacy for your own protection. But there's a righteous standards of righteousness. We live on some righteous avenue. You know you could be so righteous too, as long as you believe what we do.
To protect you from corruption, we'll defy the court injunction. Since you have no shame or self-control, it's up to us to save your soul and take a more directing role in your reproduction. Justice of righteous standards of righteousness. We live on some righteous avenue. You know you could be so righteous too, as long as you believe what we do.
If you're looking for salvation, we have inside information. Invest with us and rest assured, your pains and sorrows will be cured. Your place in heaven will be secure with a large enough donation.
Justice of righteous standards of righteousness. We live on some righteous avenue. You know you could be so righteous too, as long as you believe, long as you believe. The righteous standards of righteousness. We live on some righteous avenue. You know you could be so righteous too, as long as you believe what we do.
Little glitch in the show.
You know how sometimes you go to the supermarket and you're just going to pick up a couple things for dinner? So you get some mushrooms and you put them in a plastic bag. And then you get some sprouts or some green beans and you put them in a plastic bag. And then the carrots are already in a plastic bag. And the lettuce is wet, so you want to put that in a plastic bag. And then you get to the checkout counter and they put the ice cream in a plastic bag and the chicken in a separate plastic bag. And then your plastic bag is getting heavy, so they put that in another plastic bag and you get them all home and you unpack and you have 12 plastic bags. And what do you do with them? Well, I can't throw them away. It's hard to recycle them, so I save them. So in my kitchen, I have a drawer full of plastic bags, a cabinet full of plastic bags, and a shopping bag full of plastic bags. Is there anybody who doesn't think this has all gotten a little crazy? It's all gone a little bit too far? Actually, there's someone who does. You'll sometimes see him late at night at Safeway in the produce department. He dreams of a world in which everything is safely wrapped in plastic. They call him Plastic Man.
But thank you for indulging us.
A year ago, September, we lost a very, very dear friend. And ironically, we lost him to the Rogue River. And it was ironic or perfect, because he was somebody who loved the river. And after that, Neal wrote this song quite quickly, actually. It just came out. And since then, Corvallis has lost another riverman, Franz. So this song is for all the rivermen and women, the people who love nature so much and who have gone on to rejoin nature and left us standing on the shore. You were standing in the river with the sunlight on your face. You were casting, you were dancing to the music of this place. You were watching, you were listening. Tell me, river, what you know. River, find me, river, guide me. Show me how to let you go. It was autumn, seasons turning, something stirring, wild and deep. River calling, river twisting, and insisting, come with me. River surging, river crashing, river merging with your soul. River find me, river guide me, show me how to let you go. You are one of Gaia's angels, answering her clear and urgent call. Now you leave us with so many questions. When we need your strength and spirit most of all. I can see you in the sunrise, casting diamonds from your line. I can hear you gently laughing with the river in your eyes. You are watching, you are listening. Tell me, river, what you know. River find me, river guide me.
great pleasure to play for you. We're going to do one more song and then get to bed because we have to do 2 more of these. Some people I want to thank, of course, and I can't ever remember all of them because there's so many. Okay, we'll start with Joe Malango, our stage manager, Frank Spadini. Joe. Lurking in the shadows, as you might expect. Doug Looney on sound, thank you, Doug. Beautiful job.
And Elizabeth, thank you, Elizabeth.
Yes, thank you. Brian Wood on lights, thank you, Brian, for a beautiful job. Made us look good, and that ain't easy to do. I'd like to thank Tom Hughes and Angela Schwint and Michaela Schwint for selling CDs. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Special thanks to Grassroots for selling tickets. I mean, it is a real hassle to sell 900 tickets, you know. Thank you, Grassroots. Thank you. Especially Tiffany. Tiffany was so organized. It was unbelievable. I mean, anyone else would have drowned in a sea of confusion, but she managed to pull it off. Thank you, Tiffany. Rebecca Sario and Pat Seaver from Old Mill for all their help. They helped a lot, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it, Old Mill, of course, and Bev, and all the people at Old Mill. So let's have a hand for that. And special thanks to Kevin Ahern, my technical wizard. Thank you, Kevin.
True story.
We're just trying to keep our dreams together. We're just doing the best that we can do. Someone tells you they got all the answers. Chances are they haven't got a clue. Sometimes I have to learn the hard way. Sometimes the truth is hard to find. But I've been around a while, let me tell you. This little pond looks better all the time. Gladstone. Mr. Kendall Lee. Mysterious J.G. Mr. Bill Godfrey. And the drummer of my dreams, Mr. Gary Goldie.
Okay, we'll do one more thing.
song, right?
Brian?
That's the other side of lower your standards. Isn't it?
Hold on.
That's what I mentioned.
That song about Neal?
He wrote it all. Hard to imagine how many places his mind will go.
You have no idea. Just think of all the songs I didn't write. Anyway, Brian, can we have the house lights up just a shade for this? We want to do a song. We want to see these people. Oh, that's who's out there.
Let me sing this together. You know it.
This is the water, celebrate the water. May you always drink your fill. We can save the treasure if we stand together and celebrate the water. This is the air, celebrate the